today in meditation, this is what came up for me. So I had this very distinct image of the green stem of a rose, with my heart being the bloom, and the poisonous thorns poking through the skin of the stem. Now, I know that's not the way a rose grows, but the thorns that were poking through the skin of the stem had old poison in them. And it was important for those to be present, right? So what this pointed out for me is, first of all, by allowing the poison to come through my skin, I'm not suppressing it, because if you suppress the poison, it will take root and start to rot you from the inside out. So the fact that it was exposed is good. And there's always going to be trace amounts of that poison that sticks with you. The trigger doesn't change, but the way you deal with it can. So, I was very agitated by that image at first. And then I kind of really sat with the poison and sat with the tip of the thorn and let it prick my finger and let it prick the tissues around it, because it was running right through the core of me. And I realized that all those things sting. That's how you grow, with a little bit of sting. So that's my analogy for today. And I guess my question for you is, can you identify your poison, and are you suppressing it, or are you sitting with it? I think that all of those shadow pieces of ourselves absolutely need to be present. I've said this before, that if you don't invite them to the table, they don't need to rule the table, because I had my shadow self rule the table for a while, and it's not constructive. But they need to be present, because if you suppress them, you are not fully expressing yourself. We are all shadow and light. I embrace the light. Actually, embracing the light is a newer concept for me. And I do embrace the light. But you cannot really stand in the light without bringing your shadows, or you're really still hiding. So that's what came up for me today. And I will see you tomorrow.